Ever imagine making a profit from your creativity? It's possible with a print-on-demand business on Etsy. This innovative business model is all about selling your unique designs on various products without the hassle of managing production or shipping. Imagine having your artwork on t-shirts, mugs, posters, and more, reaching customers worldwide. But the magic doesn't stop there. Print-on-demand offers a world of benefits, especially for women entrepreneurs. It provides flexibility, allowing you to work on your own terms and times. It can also be a source of passive income. Imagine earning while you sleep, all from sales of your creative designs. This isn't just a dream, it's a reality for many, and it could be for you too. So if you've got a flair for design and a desire to be your own boss, print-on-demand might just be your ticket to success. Now that you know the potential, let's delve into how you can start your print-on-demand store on Etsy. So, what exactly is Etsy, and how does print-on-demand work? Well, let's start with Etsy. Etsy is an online marketplace, but it's not like your typical Amazon or eBay. You see, Etsy is a platform that primarily caters to creators of handmade goods and vintage items. It's a place where crafters, artists, and collectors can sell their goods, and it has a unique niche market that appreciates the value of handmade and vintage items. In other words, Etsy is a treasure trove for those who value craftsmanship and authenticity. Now let's shift gears and talk about print-on-demand. Imagine having a store where you don't have to worry about inventory or upfront costs. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, that's what print-on-demand is all about. Print-on-demand is a business model where you work with a supplier to create custom products like t-shirts or mugs with your designs. But here's the kicker. These products are only created after a customer has placed an order. That means no inventory costs, no storage hassles, and no unsold products. It's a win-win situation. You get to focus on creating and selling your designs while your print-on-demand supplier takes care of the printing, packaging, and shipping. It's like having your cake and eating it too. So how do Etsy and print-on-demand come together? Simple. You set up your store on Etsy, create and list your products with your unique designs, and when a customer orders a product, your print-on-demand supplier creates and ships the product directly to the customer. You don't have to lift a finger. And the best part? With Etsy's global reach and the efficiency of print-on-demand, your creations can find homes all over the world. With the basics clear, we can now move on to setting up your store. Setting up an Etsy store is simple and straightforward. Let's walk through these easy steps together. Firstly, you need to register an account. Head over to Etsy's homepage and click on the Sell on Etsy button on the top right. You'll be prompted to enter your email address, first name, and a password. Be sure to use an email address that you check often, as this is where all your shop notifications will be sent. After you've registered, it's time to set up your shop preferences. You'll need to choose the default language, country, and currency for your shop. Remember, these details can help you connect with your target market, so choose wisely. The next step is naming your shop. This is your chance to get creative. Your shop name should reflect your brand and the products you'll be selling. It needs to be unique, memorable, and easy to spell. Once you've chosen a name, enter it into the shop name field and click Save and Continue. Now comes the exciting part, listing your first product. Click on Add a Listing, then fill in the necessary information about your product, such as its title, description, price, and shipping details. Take your time with this step and make sure all the information is accurate. Good quality photos are also crucial. They can make or break a sale, so invest time in capturing your products at their best. Lastly, you need to set up your billing. Enter your billing address and credit card information for payment processing. Etsy uses this information to charge listing fees and other costs. Rest assured your information is secure, and Etsy has robust policies in place to protect your privacy. And there you have it. You've just set up your own Etsy store. It's a straightforward process, but one that can open up a world of opportunities for you. With your store set up, it's time to connect with a print-on-demand service. There are several print-on-demand services out there, but which one should you choose? Now that's a million-dollar question, isn't it? It's like standing in a candy store with so many tempting options, but you can only pick one. So let's break it down and find you the sweetest deal. First up, consider the product range. Some services offer a wide variety of products from t-shirts and hoodies to mugs, stickers, and even home decor. Others may focus on a specific category, such as apparel or stationery. Think about what you want to sell and choose a service that caters to that. Next, let's talk about print quality. This is vital because it directly impacts your brand's reputation. If the print fades after a few washes or the colors are dull, your customers won't be happy. So do some research. Look at reviews, or better yet, order a few samples to check the quality yourself. Customer service is another essential factor. Things can go wrong, orders could get lost, prints could come out wrong, or customers might have queries. When that happens, you want a service that's responsive and helpful. Again, reviews can be a helpful source of information here. Then there's the question of integration with Etsy. Some print-on-demand services offer seamless integration with Etsy, automatically updating your store with product details and images. Others may require you to do this manually, which can be time-consuming. So consider how much time you're willing to invest in managing your store. Lastly, consider the pricing and shipping options. You want a service that offers competitive prices and reliable shipping, so your products reach your customers in perfect condition and on time. Remember, the best print-on-demand service for you depends on your specific needs and goals. So take your time, do your homework, and choose wisely. Once you've chosen a service, you're ready to start creating your product designs. But that's a topic for another scene. Stay tuned. The success of your store largely depends on your product designs. Now, this might sound intimidating, especially if you're not a trained graphic designer. But don't fret. There are a plethora of resources available to help you create stunning designs that truly reflect your brand. Firstly, it's essential to understand your brand. What's your story? What values do you represent? Your design should be an extension of this brand identity. They should communicate your brand's essence and resonate with your target audience. So before you dive into designing, take some time to define your brand. Next, let's talk about understanding your target audience. Who are they? What do they like? What are their interests? This information is crucial because your designs need to appeal to them. You can gather this information through surveys, social media engagement, or simply by observing trends in your market. Now, on to the fun part, creating your designs. You don't need to be a professional designer to create eye-catching designs. There are numerous online tools like Canva or Adobe Spark that offer user-friendly interfaces and a multitude of templates to get you started. Remember, simplicity is key. Your designs should be clean and easy to understand at first glance. Also, consider the product you're designing for. A design that looks fabulous on a t-shirt might not work as well on a coffee mug. So create designs that complement the product they're going on. In addition to this, make sure your designs are high quality. Blurry or pixelated designs can turn off potential customers. So always use high-resolution images and check how your design looks on the product before finalizing it. Finally, don't be afraid to experiment. Try out different colors, fonts, and graphics. See what works and what doesn't. Remember, feedback is a gift. So listen to your customers and adjust your designs accordingly. With your designs ready, you're all set to start selling. Remember, your designs are the heart of your brand. They're what set you apart from the competition, so invest time in them and watch your Etsy store flourish. Now that you've set up your store and created your designs, how do you get people to buy? This is where the magic of marketing comes into play. Marketing is the bridge between your creative designs and potential customers. One powerful tool at your disposal is social media. Platforms like Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook are great spaces to showcase your products and engage with your audience. Next up, consider using Etsy ads. Yes, it costs a bit, but it can significantly boost your visibility on the platform. And don't forget about SEO. Optimizing your listings with relevant keywords can make a world of difference in driving traffic to your store. Now let's talk about scaling. Once you've got the hang of things, why not diversify your portfolio? Add more designs, experiment with different products, maybe even venture into other print-on-demand platforms. With these tips, you're well on your way to running a successful print-on-demand business on Etsy.